Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Trends International Design Awards for 2024, where we celebrate the best of the best in home design throughout New Zealand. Our awards are brought to you in association with our sponsors, Resine, Altus Windows and Doors, Cuisine and Bloom, and proudly produced by Adjacent Communications. And in association with the podcast series, Now I Am Listening. To present the awards, please welcome the chairman of the judging panel, Mr. Paul Taylor.
Welcome to everyone joining us as we announce the third and final stage in the Trends International Design Awards for 2024, the awards for New Zealand homes. Firstly, thanks to all the designers and architects who have entered this year's TIDA homes. We've seen some very impressive homes over all the categories, and it's not always been easy to decide which of them would take out the top awards. I'd also like to acknowledge our sponsors, companies whose support ensures the continued success of the TIDA program. So thanks to our associate sponsors, Resine, Altus Windows and Doors, Cuisine and Bloom. Thanks also to the sponsors of this TIDA Homes presentation, Giltrap Group and Adjacent Communications. While the range of design approaches and finished projects in the entries reflects the diversity in the New Zealand market, there are a couple of features making a noticeable presence in some of the homes. One was an increased number of entries organising space with a pavilion-style layout and using a gabled structure for the form. And on the interiors, we saw the comeback of the sunken conversation pit in several entries, usually furnished with chunky chairs and modular sofas. So those are some of the features to look out for as we reveal our award winners. TIDA Homes includes awards for new homes, renovations and interiors, produced by architects, architectural designers and interior designers. And we start our announcement today with those entries that received highly commended awards across all of the various categories. Congratulations to all our highly commended entries. Moving on now to our next set of awards, here are the runners-up in the different categories. Congratulations to this year's runners-up. 5 projects that we're looking forward to showcasing in the various Trends channels in the coming weeks. And now it's time for our final awards, our category winners. These are projects that impressed with their clarity of vision and for successfully addressing sometimes complex design challenges to produce homes that I'm sure their owners will be enjoying for years to come. First up is our award for the Best Interior Design Project. Winner of the 2024 TIDA New Zealand Interior Design of the Year is Di Henschel Interior Design.
This 25-year-old mansion right on the water overlooking the Auckland city skyline was originally designed to be reminiscent of a Mediterranean villa, with classic features and ochre exterior walls with aqua trim. The owner wanted a redesign of the house to give it a more contemporary feel, both on the exterior and interior. The interior concept was to evoke the feeling of a sophisticated New York-style gallery using a base black and white palette, adding midnight blue, taupe and splashes of colour in artwork, and using lighting to soften the look. Shortening the depth of the kitchen allowed a new scullery to be built, tucked behind the full-height cabinetry in back-ended timber veneer, while the cooktop is totally invisible to the eye, enhancing the sleek, modernist appeal of the kitchen and beyond. Boilerplate was used for each of the 2 new fireplaces flanking each end of the ground floor, one in the formal lounge and the other in the family room where reading nooks were built on both sides of this fireplace. Light fittings were deliberately selected to be art sculptures rather than just task lighting, with the effect at night time being particularly beautiful. Every room of the home was gutted, as were the gardens and extensive grounds, while the roof, exterior walls and windows are now painted in a more neutral tone. New planting throughout the grounds has reinvigorated the property, along with the creation of a pétanque court on a narrow strip of unused garden overlooking the water. For the TIDA judges, the redesign of this home has elevated it to a level of contemporary sophistication that a house of this standing deserves, matched by the exterior changes and the renovation of the grounds. Congratulations to Di Henschel Interior Design, winner of the 2024 TIDA New Zealand Interior Design of the Year.
Thank you very much. It's a huge honour and we're really, really thrilled. There are so many people to thank, but I'd really like to first of all say thank you to our clients who once again have given us and shown us enough trust for us to do this monumental project for them remotely, because we're based in Queensland in Australia and the project, as you know, is in New Zealand. So that presents its own challenges. The clients are very ambitious in their vision for what they wanted for the house, but they left it in my hands to transform it from what was a European-style villa into a contemporary house. The only brief that we got was to have a black and white palette, which in itself is challenging for a designer to do that. And what we did is we built up layer upon layer based on the black and white. So we stripped the whole house back to its bare bones. And it was through our team here, who was amazing. The collaboration with the team members was great. And also the builder, who is a New Zealander based in Auckland, who also entrusted us to give him as much information as we possibly could to help him along on every step of the way. So we were on the phone to him sometimes several times a day, just to sort of talk him through some of the finer points of the design. With the black and white palette, that can present quite a boring result. So what we've done is we've built it up with layer upon layer, things such as using boilerplate for the 2 new fireplaces. We stripped back the floor and darkened it. We painted all the walls white. We've changed all the doors and windows. We did all the exterior of the house as well. And lighting was a huge thing. Lighting and artworks were the things I think that were the key points that were going to make this house come alive. So we've used things, interesting things like lights from all over the world, including some lights that I saw in Milan last year, and again this year from Ital Lamp. These beautiful, what I would regard as sculptures in each corner of the lounge. The hand-blown glass lamps that were over the island bench. We introduced things, for instance, not very often used, in VisiCook, which is actually a cooktop that you can't see at all. So you just get this clean, lovely, simple bench top, coupled with Quasair twin exhaust fans over the top. We also used original paintings. Many of them came from an artist that I've known for many years in Australia, and he created some beautiful originals that are the glowing finishing piece for most of the areas in the house. Carpets, runners, lights, and key pieces of furniture all came together to bring it to how it is today. All of the cabinetry, everything that was done in there, designed by our team, was made in our factory in Noosaville and shipped in a huge container over to New Zealand. And then we sent a team over from our factory, a specialist team, to do all the installations. So it was an amazing achievement, all wrapped up in a very tight time frame. We only had about 6 months to do the whole thing from start to finish. And I think that everybody here, and the clients particularly, are just overjoyed with the results. Thank you again. It's just, it's a fantastic culmination for what was a very, very tricky, challenging project. To see it being recognised like this is something that I will be forever grateful for, and really, really happy. So thank you very much again.
Our second award today is in the Group Home Builder category, a category that covers a large section of New Zealand home builds, involving both show homes and custom design homes. Winner of the 2024 TIDA Group Home Builder of the Year is Landmark Homes, Taranaki.
This pavilion-style show home has been designed to provide a spacious environment that's ideal for busy family lifestyles. The exterior features clean contemporary lines and a bold silhouette with its high-sloping roof lines. Vertical cedar weatherboards add warmth and texture and are complemented by a rugged schist pillar to form an inviting entryway that sets the tone for the rest of the home. In the kitchen, dining and family areas, tongue and groove cathedral ceilings create an open and airy atmosphere, while extra height windows maximise sunlight and views. The modern kitchen features sleek black cabinetry paired with black appliances, plus a large island and breakfast bar for casual meals and entertaining. Meanwhile, the deck and alfresco dining area are designed to make the most of the all-day sun, providing a great space for summer meals and gatherings. The TIDA judges felt that design elements such as the black framed glass doors that separate the kitchen and private lounge provided a distinctive touch within the overall design scheme. Congratulations to Landmark Homes Taranaki, winner of the 2024 TIDA Group Home Builder of the Year.
Yeah, really excited and humbling to accept this award today. We put a bit of thought into the home, and we're really proud of it. We really are. Got a few thank yous to mention. The Landmark team and my sub-trades team putting the home together. We're really proud of it. A big thank you to Megan Eckdale for the interior spaces. She's really given us a medley of beautiful spaces within the home, and she truly is a master of her craft. Yeah, so thank you to all that were involved with this home. Thank you. Just a brief description of the home. Basically, the pavilion style that we wanted. We sold a lot of pavilion type homes and they became a crowd pleaser. Having the entry flow right through to the kitchen dining lounge was essential. Having the powder room nearby helps make it a entertainer's home. It really does. And having the master retreat with the bedroom 3 adaptable, if you were to put this home on a site with stellar views, it would easily be done. Yeah, very easily. Basically, overall, we just wanted to create a pavilion type home, Otago styled, a little bit of accents of schist and cedar weatherboard, and just come up with a floor plan that appeased most lifestyles. Yeah, always trying to create something a little bit different every time in our homes. And yeah, as our motto goes, don't build a house, build a landmark. Yeah, so once again, thank you to Paul and the team from TIDA, and thank you for the award. Cheers.
Next up is our most competitive category this year, New Homes by Architectural Designers. Winner of the 2024 TIDA New Zealand Designer New Home of the Year is Gary Main of Chiltern and Main Architecture.
Designed as a place for its owners to retire to, this home also needed to create a welcoming space for extended family gatherings and visits from grandchildren. The concept revolved around a modern interpretation of traditional stone gabled farmhouses with warm and calming interiors, while energy-efficient features were also a key component of the brief. Its 3 gabled pavilions, connected by lower profile linkages, provide separation between different functional areas while maintaining cohesion and views towards the rolling hillside. The central pavilion, with its raised ceilings, houses the open-plan living, dining and kitchen areas, emphasising the sense of space and accentuating the stunning views. Large windows on the north and west-facing sides bring in natural light and create a seamless connection with the outdoor spaces, while sliding doors on both sides of the living space ensure optimal airflow during the hotter months. On the west side, a large covered courtyard sits between the central pavilion and the guest pavilion, providing shelter from prevailing easterly winds. A simple material palette blends the home with its natural surroundings, utilising schist for the external cladding of the central pavilion. Inside, a warm farmhouse aesthetic is achieved with timber-lined walls and hardwood floors, complementing the owner's furniture selections. The TIDA judges felt that the overall design balances timeless aesthetics with modern functionality, creating a home that not only respects the past, but is also built to be enjoyed for generations to come. Congratulations to Gary Main of Chiltern and Main Architecture, winner of the 2024 TIDA New Zealand Designer New Home of the Year.
Thanks, Paul, and the team at Trends for this award. It's much appreciated, and it's a home that really gets a lot of comments. I know the homeowners and all involved in the project will be extremely excited to have this award under their belt. The home took quite a traditional form, with a few modern elements. The home was anchored by a central stone pavilion, and the outer pavilions were linked by glazed and flat roof areas. This keeps the scale and proportion of the home in its traditional forms. One of the other key features was sustainability within the project. The clients were quite keen to incorporate this into the build, where we detailed high levels of insulation, thermally broken windows and doors, and insulated slabs. This all incorporates a lower running costs throughout the duration of the life of the home. So these features are very important to the homeowner, and they are very much enjoying their new home. So thanks again for the team at Trends for this award.
Now we move on to the award for a renovated home, a category in which there was some particularly impressive transformations. Winners of the 2024 TIDA New Zealand Renovation of the Year are Angelique Armstrong of Armstrong Interiors and Simon Johnson of Figure and Ground.
This existing 22-hectare rural farm was overgrown and overrun with trees and rats and had just a small 1980s red brick farmhouse for a dwelling. But little of that is still evident following its recent extensive renovation. All that remains of the original home is the brickwork, now bagged and whitewashed, with some internal framing and the basic roofing structure. This anchors the redevelopment, while an extension adds volume to the living room, as well as housing an oversized double garage and mudroom. Also new is the pool and pool house, which includes a gym space and sauna. The two new structures have a gabled form and are further distinguished from the existing structure by their horizontal cedar cladding. Inside, the interiors were developed to be a sanctuary, an expression of personality and understated luxury. For example, the extended casual lounge has gable timber ceilings and expansive windows and features a central Moy-designed light fitting. Ralph Lauren cushions and woolen throws enhance the homestead feeling. Meanwhile, the existing dated teal kitchen is gone, replaced by a 3-metre island with a Calcutta Macchia Vecchia honed marble top and a separate bar area. The TIDA judges were very impressed with what had been a truly dramatic transformation, taking an unremarkable existing structure and skillfully turning it into a welcoming, relaxed family homestead. Congratulations to Angelique Armstrong of Armstrong Interiors and Simon Johnson of Figure and Ground, winner of the 2024 TIDA New Zealand Renovation of the Year.
Hi, Paul, and thank you, TIDA. It is an honour and a privilege to receive this award today. There are some outstanding entries, so I am pleased that we were recognised for this design. Thank you to Simon Johnson from Figure and Ground, and we worked closely on this project together, and he came up with some fabulous ideas. I'd also like to thank the girls, Bronwyn, Lucy and Ferlin, for putting their heart and soul into every project that we do. Looking at the key aspects of the design, it was adding additional living spaces on and revitalising the outside, so the red brick became a bagged finish and the cedar was a horizontal board and batten. And then it was stained with resine turi, which has a lovely silver effect for the cedar. And the classic characteristics within the home was using some Ralph Lauren fabrics and some Morris & Co. So it adopted this really classic old feel to it. So thank you very much again for this award. Thank you.
And finally today we have our award for Architect Design New Home, a category which included some spectacular homes in iconic New Zealand settings. Winner of the 2024 TIDA New Zealand Architect New Home of the Year is Sam Aitchison of Dorrington Aitchison Architects.
A new build on a subdivided site, this is one of the two houses designed for the owner who had previously lived in the original house. Its design sets out to make the most of the sun and the sea and bush views while also retaining a mature ginkgo tree on the site. The street facade gives little away on approach, with its two half gables intentionally windowless to add intrigue. But the entry takes you into a gallery-like space that provides a view directly through the house to the harbour inlet views beyond. The house pivots around a central courtyard containing the ginkgo tree, which allows it to be viewed from most interior spaces. This includes from the sunken lounge, where large glass panels slide open on both sides to increase cross-ventilation and a sense of connection with the courtyard and the view. Oversized glass doors similarly open up the kitchen and the dining area, as well as the master bedroom on the upper floor. The TIDA judges were impressed with how the house reflects a distinctly New Zealand style in its form and its use of a mix of cast in situ concrete panels, cedar weatherboards and long run wall cladding and roofing. Congratulations to Sam Aitchison of Dorrington Aitchison Architects, winner of the 2024 TIDA New Zealand Architect New Home of the Year.
Thank you very much. Thanks. First of all, I'd like to say thanks to Trends for the award. That is really great to be recognised for this house. I'd also like to say thank you to James and Leanne, who are the clients in this project. They were constantly inquiring during the design process, and I think that really served to make the house stronger. I'd also like to thank the builders, Hixworks, who did a great job, the structural engineer, DHC, who created a lightness on the ground floor of the house, which I think was really part of the magic of the house, and also to Mike Thompson, who was the technician, whose exacting details made a massive difference to the final outcome. What I really think is special about this house and what makes it a uniquely New Zealand house is the fluidity of the floor plan on the ground floor. All the spaces kind of meld seamlessly into each other and also to the landscape. It really, we worked really hard to get all of the spaces to look out and to be a part of the landscape, so that you only need to take a few steps from wherever you are in the house and you will be outside. We also looked at the design cues of 70s board and batten gabled houses, and that I think reflects in the material choices and the forms that we used. Thanks again. This was a really special house for us, and it's fantastic to be recognised.
Congratulations again to our 5 TIDA Homes category winners, who all now go forward into the international section of TIDA Homes to be judged again, this time alongside award winners from other countries. Check out full coverage of the winners and other results on the TIDA New Zealand Homes page on trendsideas.com. Plus, we'll be announcing the results in our new newsletters and our social media channels. We'll be back in 2025 when we're looking forward to showing you more world-class homes by New Zealand architects and designers. Thanks for watching today, and see you soon for the next instalment of the Trends International Design Awards.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our ceremony today for the TIDA Homes Awards 2024. Thank you again to our sponsors for their ongoing support. This awards presentation is proudly produced by Adjacent Communications and in association with the podcast series Now I Am Listening. For more information about all our award winners, visit trendsideas.com. Thank you again for watching, and we will see you next time for the Trends International Design Awards.